Here is a quick video on how to map the magnetic field lines around a magnet. So first of all, you have to remember to keep both the circular magnets that you have in another room. That means it must be far away from the compass. So what you do first is you take that compass that's given to you, right? This is the compass. Take a blank sheet of paper and put the compass at the center of the paper. Okay, I'm going to try to use this also to record it, and then we'll see. So this is what I have done now. Take the compass. Remember to have the magnets far away, another room. Keep the compass and then tap it. Tap it a little bit. Because of friction, it might not be in the right orientation. So once you do that, take a pencil or even a pen and carefully mark the tips of the magnet inside. Carefully map the two ends of the magnet. So that's what I did. So now you can see that this is not, okay, let me tap that again. So what you have to do is you have to rotate, and I'm doing this with one hand because of the video that I have. Rotate the paper so that the compass is parallel to the length of the paper. I'm almost there. You can see what I'm doing. Again, tap it, and then once it's parallel to the length of the paper is when you mark the two ends of the compass very carefully. Now, I couldn't do it as carefully as you need to because of using one hand. So it should be parallel to the length of the paper. So that's the main thing. Once you've done that, you can take the compass away and go get the magnet. Okay. So now I have taken the magnet and placed it parallel to the length of the paper. And I know this is pointing in the north-south direction. How do I know that? Because that was the direction in which the compass was pointing. Now I'm going to bring the compass, as you can see, bring the compass and keep, should not move, bring the compass, and it'll be a good idea to mark the outline of the magnet. I should have said that before. So use that pencil. Let me put this down for a second. Use that pencil or pen, mark the outline of the circular magnet, and because it's circular, it has a chance of moving, but make sure it doesn't move. Okay, so I marked the outline, bring the compass and keep it like, so it attracts it. Be careful with that. Okay, so now I have placed it, as you can see, and then mark the tip of the magnet. Now make sure that it goes back into that outline, and then once you mark that tip of the magnet, align the other end, and then mark the, you have to be very careful when you do that. Okay, of course you can see what I'm doing, and I'm not able to do it perfectly because of using one hand. That's my excuse. Okay, and then keep doing what I'm doing. Just put that dot, align the other end to the dot until you complete the circle. That's the idea. So, and then you got one line of force when you just join these points. You got one line of force. Now for the next one, you just keep it a little, oops, the magnets are so powerful, so keep it a little to the side. You can see I'm struggling. Wow. Maybe here. Okay. Keep it a little away, as I've done now, and then try to get that point, and then follow along. Just like we did, follow along. You will see that it's slowly turning. As you can see, I hope you do. And then because it goes out of the paper, unless you have a big piece of paper, you have to go to the other side and start from there. Okay? Okay, now that's where I have it. Approximately, but you got the idea, didn't you? Okay. Line it and complete that. But you should try to do it perfectly. So now you got that curve here, this curve here curving out. And if there was more paper, it would have. So it's always good to use a bigger paper because these magnets are powerful. So we got two lines. Then try to situate it somewhere between the two. Okay, so there and repeat the process. That's it. If it goes out of the paper, you just start from the other end, trying to get where this line is being mapped out. Okay. Right. Again, you should be able to do it much easier with both hands. Come on. Right. So that's the approximate path. Do it carefully. You get that. All right. So join that. Take it all the way from one end. Now make sure that the magnet doesn't move. So you got it. And then don't forget to draw the arrows from the north to the south. That's always how the magnetic lines of force are, starting off from the north, ending on the south. So I did it on one side. You can do the same on the other side. Pick points like this, 1, 2. Don't go for these ends. If you pick a point here, you're going to get a line straight like that. You can do that, but then it'll be almost straight. So you get that pattern. And then as the second part, you use both magnets and place them like I've shown in the diagram with the north pole of each pointing towards each other. Let me show that. All right, in the second part, situate the magnets like this and do the same thing. Keep the compass at different positions and try to map the lines, okay? I hope that makes sense. Thank you.